Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, it seems William Samoei Ruto was not happy by the fact that the Catholic decided to reject his donations. Now, that was explained in a video today, the 24th of November 2024, at a church in KERICHO County, where William Ruto decided to indirectly respond to those bishops who rejected his donations. And I'm talking about this scenario where Kithure Kindiki delivered William Ruto's donations, and his donations amounted to around 7 million. And Ruto, in a separate event within Nairobi County, delivered approximately 5 million as a donation. And Nairobi County Governor Sakaja also issuing his donation. I think it was around 20,000. Now, all these donations were rejected by the Catholic. So, based on a statement that I stumbled upon from a video that I'm going to share, ladies and gentlemen, it's as if William Ruto is delivering a message to these bishops that he will still give donations whether they like it or not, ladies and gentlemen.
God, and we are going to serve God through our giving. So we have absolutely no apologies to make as we give to God, because God gave first.
Now, I want us to go further into this standoff between the archbishops, or rather the bishops, and the President of the Republic of Kenya matters donations. But before you do that, please like this video. It's so important because that is the only way YouTube shares our content. Subscribe to our channel if you are not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. I know this matter, the archbishops or the bishops are looking at it politically. They know that these donations are not well intended. They are meant to, woo the congregants into voting for UDA. So we all know that the Bishop Anyolo is the one who decided to return those donations which were issued in Nairobi County. And like I said, those were meant to protect the face of the Catholic, so that people don't look at Catholic as a church that is only, hell-bent in getting money unfairly from politicians. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to pay a very keen attention to this video from William Samoei Ruto.
Na hawa viongozi wetu wa kanisa pale, tumeongea mambo ya maendeleo ya sehemu hii, tumeongea mambo ya maendeleo ya kanisa. Kuna kanisa tulijenga huko Kipkelion ya full gospel, kidogo wanahitaji tukamilishe. Kuna kanisa tulijenga huko Bureti ambaye pia tunataka tukamilishe. Kuna kanisa ya AIC ya Kericho Town, tumekubaliana vile tutaikamilisha. Tumekubaliana kuna kanisa hapa Mheshimiwa Kiriora alianzisha, nafikiri ya SDA, pia tumekubaliana vile tutakamilisha. Hizo makanisa yote tutashirikiana pamoja na nyinyi, na tumeweka taratibu ya vile tutazikamilisha hizo kanisa kwa matoleo yetu. Sisi tutatoa and we are going to give for the building of church and for God's work, because we are a product of giving ourselves. Our salvation is a product of giving. It is God who gave first. That is why we have the privilege to know Christ. That is why we believe in God, because God gave his only begotten Son so that today we can equally be saved. And because God gave as an example, we are going to give in keeping, so that the word of God can reach others who have not known God, and we are going to serve God through our giving. So we have absolutely no apologies to make as we give to God.
Yes, very well, ladies and gentlemen. Before we react to that video, let me take you back to a statement that Bishop Anyolo released.
We have made clear statements many times in the recent past with very little response from the government. Despite the calmness we are experiencing, there is a lot of anxiety, and most people are losing trust in the government.
We have raised recently with the government over taxation of Kenyans, the hiking of the missionary work permits, youth unemployment, regulations of the education system, especially the CBC and university loan scheme. This culture of lies, unkept promises, and misplaced priorities is unacceptable and needs to be dealt with.
That was a statement that was released by, I think this was a joint statement by the archbishops. But then, this is a statement that did not sit well with William Ruto. That's why you find that the subsequent day he had to attend a graduation ceremony, and in that graduation ceremony, William Ruto appeared a bit disturbed by those remarks. So today, the 24th November 2024, Ruto has surfaced and responded to these bishops, especially the ones who rejected his donations. And based on the statement from William Ruto, what he's telling us is that nobody, absolutely nobody, will deter him from donating. You know, I think the biggest concern among Kenyans is the fact that, you know, these people take advantage of the pulpit and pronounce some donations which they know very well that the common mwananchi cannot produce.
So nataka niombe ndugu zangu bishops, naona mmekasirika na sisi mpaka wanasema mtaka kurudisha pesa yenye tumetoa kanisani. Nataka niwaombe msamaha kwa sababu labda sisi tunawakosea sasa, nyingine tunaenda direct kanisa pale chini, na kumbe labda ulikuwa unataka upitiwe ndio tufike pale, ama sielewi ni nini, kwa sababu wale pastors na fathers wale pale chini na waumini wa kanisa, labda unapata ni watu wanachanga mpaka wengine hata wanatoroka kanisani because wanaambiwa kila wiki changa. So nashangaa sana wewe mwenye huko hapa juu unapinga kazi inafanyika pale chini.
So they take advantage of the fact that they can donate even 10 million. So they make it known in church. Personally, you know, I was told by a certain pastor somewhere that these things are supposed to be made, this donation is supposed to be done secretly. Ni siri yako na Mungu. You don't just pronounce it anywhere, you know. So he was telling me that that is a problem, you know, that most churches have with leaders. But I think leaders, you know, the leaders, the way they behave, they always, all other politicians, the way they behave, they always take advantage of a crowd. A leader or rather a politician takes advantage of a crowd, and the best way to deal with that is to probably donate some particular money and pronounce how much you've donated. Because if you don't say, I've donated 10 million, you just say that I've also issued a donation, nobody will recognize how much you donated. People want to hear the amount which you donated so that they can, you know, clap for you, so that you can get your own political mileage. So Ruto has made it clear that he's not going to stop donating. He will continue with what he started in 2022 of donating to churches. That is a stand that William Ruto has unleashed there. So this is some kind of standoff between the church and the executive. So I'm waiting to see whether in future, if, for example, a politician decides to donate certain amount of money, whether the church will refuse to take that donation. I'm yet to see that kind of scenario. Unaitwa kwa state house uje chukue pesa. That used to, you know, during Moi's time, before the constitution of 2010, during Moi's time, what has it that people would go to state house, talk nicely to Moi, alafu Moi would, President Moi back then would, you know, promise them some developments in their regions. You go to state house, that's where you're given money. So that used to happen most of the time, ladies and gentlemen. So the bishops or the clergy, noticing that that is what they were being subjected to, they decided to refuse or to reject that donation. Personally, I think that is the reason why, or that is what triggered that rejection. The fact that they were supposed to go to State House to collect the money that they were promised by William Ruto. They had to, that money was rejected on that basis of them going to church to collect. I mean, that donation was rejected on the basis of them being told to go to State House to collect. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to rest my case here. What do you think about this development from William Ruto's reaction? Just go below in the comment section and you can offer a reaction on that. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.